Picture your life like a long road trip. At the very beginning, you're driving on a massive open highway. There are exits everywhere. You can turn left, turn right, speed up, slow down, or even turn around completely. That stage of the trip is your teenage years. Most people don't realize this until much later, but the decisions you make early on don't just affect tomorrow. They quietly decide your future. And if you're a teenager watching this, it says a lot about you, and you will be glad you found this video because this information might save you years of your life. So make sure to watch this whole video and let's dive right in. The first way to change your life as a teenager is to set goals, but done in a very specific way. Most people fail not because they don't set goals, but because they set vague goals which they can't even measure. I want to be rich, I want to be fit, I want to be successful, but what does that actually mean? What does being rich actually look like for you? Is it having $100,000 in the bank by 20 or 10 million? By setting goals that are specific and measurable, they are way more likely to come to life because you actually have a specific destination you're working towards. So instead of making the goal of I want to get jacked, make a goal of I'm going to work out 4 times a week for the next 3 months. And instead of I want to make money, make the goal I want to learn one income skill and make my first $1,000. And this will give you a base and a foundation to start. Once you have a goal, break them down into daily, weekly, and monthly goals. And remember that small actions done consistently beat massive effort done rarely. And one simple trick you can do is you could put your goals somewhere you can see them every day. Not in your notes app, not in your head, but write them on a piece of paper and put them on your wall or on your desk where you'll see them every single day. The second step to completely change your life as a teenager is actually something which you should not do and avoid, because one of the fastest ways to fall behind is constant distraction. Phones, notifications, endless entertainment is what destroys even the most ambitious people, and everyone knows it, but distractions are so hard to get rid of. When you're working, put your phone away either in the other room, or I sometimes used to put my phone in the car and turn it on do not disturb. Also, when you wake up, do not have your phone in the same room. Make sure you actually get up and start your day, and then you can check your phone. Something that I've been implementing recently is having only 1 hour of screen time per day, and I actually set a time limit on my phone which limits my apps after 1 hour, and then I log my progress on the spreadsheet. Now, the last step is something I recommend every teenager does, and it's to start a side hustle, but one that you can take some time building in the beginning, and then as you build it, it takes less and less time to actually run that side hustle, and I'll explain. One of the first side hustles I started doing was reselling on Facebook Marketplace, and I would just put things up around my house I no longer needed onto Facebook Marketplace, and I actually earned quite a bit of money initially, and then I moved on to phone reselling, where I would go and negotiate people on Facebook Marketplace and then pick up the phone and list them back up for a higher price and make a profit. The reason this side hustle is really good is because you can do it at any time throughout the day, and you will earn more than you would in a normal job, doing way less work and taking way less time. Now, the side hustle which I recommend to start and build in the beginning is something called Shopify dropshipping. I'll leave a link in the description for a free trial for Shopify, but as you build this business, it becomes passive, meaning even when you don't work, you have the potential for people to order on your online store and for you to make money as a teenager, even when you're asleep or not working. Basically, Shopify dropshipping is a business model which is very intuitive and easy to do. There's a feature where an AI literally creates your online store for you, or you can choose from the templates, and then you simply find a product on AliExpress that's unique, and because it's so cheap on AliExpress, you can literally list it up on your website for more, put some better pictures, and then when someone buys on your store, it will give you their address and all their information, so you just buy the product on AliExpress and enter in the customer's address, and they will ship the product to them without you even touching the product or doing the shipping, and you literally just keep the money. So you're basically just the middleman, which is kind of like reselling but in a more scalable and passive way. And guys, if your store is doing good, make sure to have used the link in the description, because then you could get 3 months for $1 per month instead of $28, which is a very, very good deal to start your own business. Because think about it, back in the day, you had to spend thousands of dollars to start your own business. And to promote your product, you can just make a TikTok and an Instagram account and just film your product, and the views you generate will get clicks and sales on your store. And here are some examples of people doing what I just said. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.